Hello, Bladers. We're going to go back to do another one of these sets with the RA on a 360 with Night Mail. I didn't feel very happy with the first take on this, simply because, generally speaking, I've seen it perform better, so I wanted to give it a second shot. Oh my god. This is probably Rod's match to win. We're looking for a D-stab win when we run with 360, just to see if we can actually take in the spin. It's not going to be very easy, simply because it's Rod, right? Rod does not die easily when it comes to stamina. I mean, it's good that it's positioning like this, but you see the stamina difference between the Rod and the RA. It's no way that this Night Mail actually makes it through. So we're just going to give it up. 1-0 for Rod. I think I will have to use String Launcher just to prove my point. It's a loss, 2-0. We're back on string. In case people don't know, I am very good on multiple launchers, and I know matchups pretty well, and do change my launcher and what I'm doing depending on the matchup, just because there are some trade-offs and benefits from like a hand positioning perspective. I think Night Mail actually probably takes this. It might not, honestly. Wizard Rod restabilized, but it was pretty close. It got him to a really bad tilt, so it's a 3-0 start for Wizard Rod. But I believe in my Night Mail. Especially if you can actually make contact, dang it. Stop moving. Wizard Rod. 4-0 start for Wizard. I don't think this is enough to kill it. It's going to be probably a 5-0. Start for Wizard. Let's do it again. Alright guys, is that cheating? Is that cheating? Because I felt like I kind of lined it up perfectly there. 3-5. Just missing. No contact at all? Okay, contact finally, but it's a little bit late. Generally, when you're playing defense into stamina, my recommendation is to always go early on. You can't really do too much in the late game, so you have a short window to win the game. It's got to be in the first few hits. And if you do that, what I just did, you just fraud. Okay, I think this is a little bit cooked here. So, I think that's 3-6 right now. Unfortunately, we didn't get a spin finish either, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our 760s in a second, and we're going to see how it plays with the 760 once more, this time with using the string launcher instead. It's just the preference that I have, but when I'm launching this build, I prefer it on the string launcher. It just makes more sense for how RA plays. So we're going to do that again. Not like this. Not like this. There we go. That sucks. Three, two. I mean, that 760 does so much work. Three, four. Ideally, you never get into this matchup, but if sometimes you have to, you need to know how to win. And by tornado stalling here, in the center here, that's definitely not your win con. You never want to do that. Although Nightmail has a lead, it's probably going to lose the lead here in this matchup here in just a second. Really good hits on it, and be able to really hit him out, but just not enough, and needed to hit him early. So it's 4-4. Do it again. Not granted. I have seen this blade burst quite a bit, especially early on. And I think if you play an actual player versus just practice, this actually performs better because usually the player has their own momentum coming into this. It's 4-4. Wow, are we really going to get a D-stab win? Whoa. It's 5-4 with Nightmail with a spin finish into Rod Ball. That's crazy. See, with RA, if you're playing this type of matchup, you need to be on the aggressive side, and you can win. 6-4, crazy. 8-4. We're gonna keep running. It's overtime. Are you serious? I was just robbed. So, as stated, with the string launcher, this thing actually performs a lot better because I can do a different type of launch that allows me to get into a better positioning to hit the rod. That's usually the ending result for me. Even though we lost this one, this sucks. Well, okay, that's fine. We're still at 8-5 now. But yeah, this string launcher really does make a difference for the RA launch, just from my personal experience. So we're in overtime. We're just trying to see if I can get a few more wins in and just see how close this matchup actually is. Give Rod more time. Hopefully we can get another spin finish. That'd be great. But it's looking like an L. And that's okay. I mean, we are 8-5 now, right? So we'll be 8-6 after this if Rod takes the dub. We'll see. 8-6. So Rod is about to, end overtime, right? So 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Let's see if Nightmail can give it to us all. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! It's very unfortunate that we missed there. I think if we land that hit there, it's likely Rod is struggling more in this matchup here. But you know what? 8-7 at the final day isn't a bad situation to be in, especially when you're playing defense into stamina. I think this is kind of what I wanted to show with this vid in general, is that it's going to come down to launching into your stamina players if you're going to win on this kind of RA build. You normally should never win into stamina, but if you launch like you are a god, it is likely that you can win this matchup and really take home the gold. And so now this is no longer a build that just kind of loses to stamina. Usually defense, if you're playing like a Hexa, it's kind of an auto loss. So I can play like my Hexa Wolf or Hexa Nightmare or whatever into Rod, and usually most of the time it's like I'll win 1 out of 20 games into that matchup. And maybe that's a little bit hyperbole, but that's okay. But with the RA build, depending on your launch, you can actually win at a higher rate, and that's really good into a stamina build. So we're going to do one more launch just for funsies. Final score, 10-7, I guess we'll do it. We'll just call it there. But yeah, that was Nightmail RA, one of the premier Utah builds. Sweet.